Hey guys, what is up? Michael here again. I wanted to do another video on wrist health, wrist stretches, because I get a lot of people talking about how their wrists hurt a lot. And personally, I've been through it myself. I don't know if you've heard my story, but about 6 years ago, I developed tendonitis in this hand. I broke this hand, so I had to rehab them both. When I came out of my cast in this hand, the most I could do was move the tip of my fingers like that. I mean, everything was stiff. It was not moving. Even if I tried my hardest, it wasn't going to move. So I had to stretch that out like crazy over the next few years. And this hand had tendonitis so bad that one morning I woke up, it was shut like that. And I had to take this hand, pry it open as hard as I could, just to get it open. So I've came a long way since then. It took many years to get my wrists where they are now. It was not overnight. It was not easy. So if there's one word of advice I can give you about your wrists, consistency is key. If you want to see some awesome results, practice every single day. I'd rather you do a little bit each day than a whole lot one day and then nothing the next. Consistency is key. And if you stick to that, you will see some results. The stretches I'm about to show you, I do before and after my workout because I am trying to get some flexibility gains in my wrists as soon as I possibly can. But I'll show you my routine. It's really, really effective, really simple. So you're going to start on all fours like so. Keep those knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. From here, we want to rotate the pits of the elbow forward. So don't have your elbows flared out like this, have them forward. Now from here, you want to spread those fingers out as flat as possible. Kind of grip the floor as well. It's better to do this on carpet or something softer where you can grip instead of hard floor. Push down through the heels of those palms with your elbow pits facing forward. From here, we're going to go forward as far as we comfortably can and come back. We're going to do that 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember to keep the pits forward, palms down. 13. A lot of pressure through those palms. 14. Really grounding them down. 15. 16. And the further you bring your shoulders in front of your hands as you do all that, the more you're going to feel that stretch. All right, so that's one. I usually like to shake it out, give it a little bit of rest before my next one after those. They're a little intensive. All right, the next one I love. We're going to do the same thing, only we're going to reverse. So take your hands, bring them all the way back. Now from here, the way I like to do it is go up to my knees, put my hands down, and then kind of go out a little. Get a feel for it, come back in if you need to, find a comfortable spot. Stay about shoulder width apart on these. You really want to spread those fingers and feel like every surface of every finger is gripping down on the floor. Pits forward, elbow pits forward. Although I don't think you could really keep them not forward in this one, but just a good rule of thumb is to keep those elbow pits forward. From here, you want to engage that core, really engage it, because this is going to bring your shoulders into play as well. Now from here, you want to picture everything through here like an arc of pressure on those muscles. So the more of an arc you can get, the better of a result you'll get. From your wrist to your shoulders, you want that arc. So that's why we don't keep the elbow bent. We keep it extended. We keep the core engaged. And then from there, once you're comfortable, go back as far as you can. Keeping those palms grounded down. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 16. Slow and easy. And it helps if you actively grip through the fingertips a bit as well. The more you keep your core tight and your back rounded, the better stretch you'll get as well. That's a nice little hack to know. I lost count of where I'm at. That one's a little more intensive on the wrists than the first one. So shake it out really good. If you need to, I like to kind of do one of these numbers between sets. Get a little bit of that tension out of there. You're putting a lot of pressure onto the wrists, so you don't want anything locking up on you. It's a good way to kind of readjust to not having pressure on your wrists. All right. So the next variation I'm going to show you, we're going to take our palms, turn them inwards. And from here, you want to make sure the palms are about shoulder width apart. Knees under your hips. From here, once you're in a good position, we're going to round those palms down. Slowly come in, stretch that right wrist. Slowly come in, stretch that left wrist. That one's way tighter. That's one rep. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Remember to grip down through those fingers if you can. It helps a lot. 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16. Oh. Get another stretcher out or breather between those and the next exercise. All right, next one's going to be a little more challenging. probably the most challenging one of them all, because it is a lot more torque on the wrists. But we're going to take our hands, curl them this way. I like to rest the top part of my fingers here against my legs, slide them down, and let this part of my hand touch the ground. Really bring those elbow pits forward. And from here, keeping all the pressure in the hands into the ground, we're going to go back 16 times. As far as you comfortably can, don't overdo it. 6, 7, 16. Oh man, that one really gets everything on this side of the arm. The stretch like this is meant for this side of the arm, loosening up everything through there, as is this one. It's meant for this side of the arm. So the one we just did here is really going to be great for opening up everything in the front of the arm. So that should help with all of your wrist pain, every angle of it. As I said, I like to do that one every day, before my workout, after my workout, at home even. If you want to see some amazing results with your hands and your grip and your forearms and less pain, even if you have tennis elbow, this is going to help that a lot too, because that usually comes from something being tight through those forearm muscles. So give this a try, guys. If you're serious about it, do this routine every day, once or twice a day. Promise you, you're going to see some incredible results. So give it a whirl, guys. This is an awesome routine. Definitely a #1 favorite of mine. So I take it pretty seriously. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you see some awesome results and your hands feel a lot better from it. So thanks, guys. Enjoy.